What's up, everybody? Double Shot of JD here, and I've got a little welcome to season 12 video here. It's a 93 Rift in the background, which isn't anything too special. At the time I recorded this, it put me number 14 on the leaderboard. Obviously I'll be going way higher than that, but in all honesty, nobody is pushing yet, right? It's still pretty early. Everybody's gearing up, getting some Paragons in. So not anything to brag about. I just got a few things I want to talk about for the new season, and some things I learned about this build. Obviously it's a Helltooth build. It's not the best build for Witch Doctor. I understand that. I don't care. I play what I want. This is what I like. I played it last season even before the buff, and ended up finishing 22nd. So, and I had 4 characters. So if I had one character, I could have went definitely higher. I don't know how high, but I like the Helltooth build. We'll just leave it at that, right? We got a few things I want to talk about. The first one is the cheating controversy, right? About getting unlimited rolls for reforging, and how people are getting primals like crazy, right? Number one, I don't participate in that. I think it ruins the fun for me. I like the grind. That's why I like Diablo for so many years. I like the chance, you know, to get something cool. And you don't know whether it's going to come from Kadala or a chest or a regular mob. You know, it may not even come from a leader, a boss, or anything. So I like that. And in all honesty, I've got pretty good gear. Not all ancient legendary yet, but I'm on my way. Starting to augment finally. And as you saw from last season, once the augments go on this build, it goes crazy. Because it all just stacks intelligence. That's what it's all about. A little overview on the season. I got a bad start. I just didn't play that much. I'm really starting to crank it up now, and even though my Paragon's probably way lower than everybody else, I think I've got a few tips and tricks to help me push higher, you know, do more with less. So hopefully this season's going to end pretty good. But I'm gearing up good. I'm doing augment gems right now. Just hit over 800 Paragons, so that's when it really starts going. But I put all my first points into Vitality. I like to run with 1,000,000 health. I don't like to die at all. I don't want that to even be a concern. And now back to the cheating thing. If you look at the leaderboards, there are people that have a lot of primals. But another thing too is that I don't think we should make it into a witch hunt. Whereas if somebody has 3 or 4 primals, to say that they are cheating, because it can happen, right? But it's kind of a sad state of affairs for the season. Obviously there's a lot of modding and stuff in the non-seasonal, and I just honestly wish they'd keep it all in non-season and let us have our seasons. I mean, you can look at it 2 different ways. You can look at it like an exploit, like a skill thing where you found an edge, right? You got the edge. And you can also look at it like, well, the competition is doing it, you know, so if I want to be competitive, I should probably do it too. And there are a lot of people going that route. I think there will be way more primals on the boards than there has been in the past. And there already is if you look. Me personally, I'm not going to do it. If I don't finish, you know, number 1, that's okay. Because I'm not running the best build, so I shouldn't finish number 1. But if I do, y'all just suck. But no, I think personally by the end of the season, once the better players get the gear the right way, that skill will overcome the gear. I mean, just because you have the perfect gear doesn't mean you know how to play. Just go play a non-season. I mean, you can see that people got 9 legendary gems and still die. Like, what the hell? So, that's my take on it. What do you guys think about it? Have you heard about it? I mean, if you go through and look at the top leaderboards, you can see flashes of it. Some of the people look like they might be legit, but some of them there is no freaking way. So leave your thoughts in the comments. I'm curious to see what people in the community are saying about it. Do you do it? Do you roll all day just to get the primals, or do you actually play the freaking game? Yeah. I'm not hating on anybody, really. You can play the game however the hell you want. The way the witch doctor is, most of the witch doctors that are pretty decent are going to play in groups. So I'm still going to spank that single leaderboard. No problem. My goal this season, I think it's important to set goals. See, I just got whacked there. But I'm going to try to clear a 105 this season, and I think that's very doable. My top was a 86 last season, but that just shows you how strong the buff was. If you watch my previous videos from last season, I was really committed to doing the Hoda Barb this season. Barbarian's where my heart is, but the buff was too strong on this Helltooth set. It's still not as good as the Fire Bats variant other people are doing. But it's more fun for me, so that's what I like doing. But I was playing in non-seasonal and got a drop, one of the key pieces, and I saw how much they buffed it, and I had to go into it again. Also, I'm only going to do one character this season, and obviously it's already paying out. As you see at the end of this video, rank 14 is higher than I got last season anyway, and this is a 93 versus I top out at 86, but I think every build, no matter what you pick, is all going to be Greater Rift 100 viable. I mean, they gave everybody the juice, which is kind of nice. But now it's all just about how much Paragon I can get. I got to get base augments on and go from there. Funny thing was, I got my first augment gem to a 92, and I augmented my chest piece, and then within hours I dropped a primal chest piece. So I have my first ever usable primal that I can use in the box. I can't even use it yet until I get everything augmented, so that's kind of funny, but it's definitely going to be a huge upgrade. Also, in the squad, I got a few people we play with, and we're already running, we ran 95s last night. We'll be up into the hundreds, so the Paragon should fall off a lot easier this season. Alright. I've also got a few tips that I picked up along the way that you can watch in the video. I don't know if there's a good rift to showcase these skills, but if you've ever run the Helltooth set, the thing you hate the most is trying to break a freaking door, right? Well, a buddy of mine showed me you can roll through them, so just use the right stick and you can roll right through them doors. So that will definitely speed things up, and also it will save your cooldowns, right? So think about that. And then I've got a new tactic on the Rift Guardian, whereas I just keep moving to stay behind him, and you'll see the Rift Guardian keeps turning around. So instead of like last season, if you watched, I was hiding behind the corners and things like that. It hasn't really seemed to work well for me this season, so I tried something different, and I haven't really had any problems with the Rift Guardian. So
needs more time.
Alright, as you know, you can only do a 10-minute capture there on the Xbox, so I gotta cut these in half. So we're back for the second half. Also want to let you know I did a really quick flip through of my gear at the end of the video. So if you're interested in exactly what I'm running, what I got, what kind of gear I had at this time, you can see that at the end. Also, I go through the follower, but it's pretty standard. I like using the S of Johann, the Thunder Fury, the Woodward, Oculus Ring, and Freeze of Deflection on the Templar. Obviously, I don't need any of the resource. I don't really use resource. You can stare at that blue bubble all day, and it's not really going to move that much. But they do the one-hander weapons, so excuse me. So you pretty much, I think, have to use them. I think a lot of people use the Enchantress too, but I haven't had as good of luck.
Not ready yet.
But I'll flip through my gear. Also, obviously, you can check me out on the leaderboard. I think you can inspect gear there. But that's going to show you kind of what gear I have now. I could push higher now. I could go higher on the leaderboard now. I just don't really see the point in it yet as I'm gearing up. But I'm real excited for this season. I hope everybody is too. It's a good season. Even with the little cheating controversy, it's still very easy to be competitive. And you don't let somebody else ruin your fun, right?
Needs more time.
Play the game how you want. You bought it, right? So, no worries there. But the Helltooth Gargantuan Witch Doctor is back. I'm back. And we're going to be crushing the leaderboard. So I hope you all stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed the video.
Not ready yet.
Leave a comment. You can watch this out. I'll just let this play in the background. But I'm done rambling on. I hope the little tips I gave you helped. If they do, let me know. And let's compete. Make a witch doctor. Let's compete. That's the fun of it, right? But I'm out of here. Thank you for watching. We'll check you next time. Peace.
Need more time. Needs more time. The strike is true. Need more time. Not ready yet. Need more time. Needs more time.
The Rift Guardian has found.
Not ready yet. Need more time.
Let my name go. And like that, I won't serve the Hello.
I am returning to town. Well done. Drongo.
within you.